Welcome back at ORGcon. We're here with Jérémie Zimmemrman, from La Quadrature du Net, or as we say in English, La Quadrature du Net, with an English accent. And Jérémie has just done a session about the ACTA. What is ACTA? ACTA, it's anti-counterfeiting trade agreement. And maybe you want to tell our viewers what is it about, really, this evil small bill?
Yeah, I can try to do that very quickly. So ACTA stands for the Anti-Counterfeiting Trade Agreement. It's an agreement that has been negotiated in secret for 3 years, from 2007 to 2010. And disguised as a trade agreement, so the standard kind of contract that countries deal together, like I buy your coffee and you buy F-16 and something. But indeed, right from the beginning, we heard that ACTA was about so counterfeiting and piracy, always in the same package, and it was about deciding ruthless enforcement procedures, both for counterfeiting of physical goods and for the sharing of files online, among other widespread copyright infringements. So we had to rely on leaks. One draft was leaked by WikiLeaks in 2008. We leaked 2 draft versions in the process before the text was concluded in late 2010. And in all of those versions, and until the final text, was the very same elements through very tough criminal sanctions, so criminal sanctions that usually you don't find into a trade agreement, and other schemes. ACTA is about turning the internet intermediaries, the access providers, the service providers, into some kind of private copyright police or private copyright justice. It is about turning Google, British Telecom, Orange, or whatever video hosting platform into monitoring their users and their content, into obeying to the copyright industry when they ask them remove all those videos, block access to this user, whatever, reduce the bandwidth for BitTorrent or something.
But wait, I thought we won this battle with SOPA and PIPA, no? I thought it was all happy in the best of world. I thought it was done, but what is it about? So why have they started that?
As you say, we won battle, but there is a war going on. And actually, the SOPA battle happened before the ACTA battle, but the timetable was the other way around. Actually, ACTA is the blueprint for SOPA. Yeah, ACTA was finalized in late 2010, and SOPA and PIPA were presented in 2011. So SOPA and PIPA in the US were inspired by ACTA. ACTA sets the global policy-making trend that will force countries to implement their own SOPAs and PIPAs. And so the SOPA battle was won in the US, until the elections, is my view. Is that it was shelved for political reasons because of the public outrage, but it may come back any time after the elections. And so for ACTA, it's a bit different because according to the Lisbon Treaty since 2009, when there is a trade agreement that is negotiated by the European Commission on behalf of the European Union, the European Parliament now has an occasion to vote by yes or no, to give it consent or withhold its consent.
It's coming next week, right?
Not exactly this week. It is coming maybe in the next month, but this week the European Parliament will decide if it sticks to that original course of taking a decision in the next month, or if it takes the more convenient way of kicking ACTA away to the European Court of Justice and then wait for 1 or 2 years that a legal opinion is given and blah blah blah, and to just try to diffuse the political debate that is now vibrant all across the EU. So if everything goes well next week, then in the upcoming months, every of the 5 parliamentary committees will have to work on it, on an opinion, in order to build a report that in the end will be the guidelines set for the parliament to vote yes or no to ACTA.
So what can we do, us, because we learned some things from the SOPA and PIPA campaigns as organizations, as citizens. So is it contacting MEPs? Is it signing petitions? How do we organize ourselves?
We didn't learn it from SOPA and PIPA, we got confirmation from SOPA and PIPA of what we learned before in the EU with the software patents fight, also with the telecoms package fight, on several occasions already. I mean, I've been doing that for 4 years full-time, and as a part-time activist for much more than that. So I've seen this influence of citizens on the political debate around the internet and digital technology is growing over time. It is growing. So some learned that over the SOPA and PIPA, but I mean, we've been working on that for years. So
Yes.
to answer your question, what we can do, on Monday, we can call on the members of the INTA committee in the European Parliament, the International Trade Committee, and tell them not to follow the strategy of the UK Labour David Martin that is trying to diffuse the political debate, and take the responsibility as a parliament to go on a full political exam of ACTA up to its rejection. Afterwards, after Monday, hopefully a decision will be taken on Tuesday, but it may be postponed. But anyway, afterwards, on each and every step of the procedure of the European Parliament, we can call of the members of the concerned committees, explain them arguments, explain them why copyright, the way it is seen by the majors, is obsolete, why a free internet is much more important, not only for access to culture, but also for learning, for jobs, for economic growth, for whatever, and why we as citizens are concerned, and why we as citizens need them as our elected representatives to represent us politically and reject ACTA.
Fantastic. Can you give us a website for people to learn more?
Sure. The web dossier we've been building for the past 3 years or something is on laquadrature.net/acta. You will see here most of the analysis we produced, key documents, videos, campaigning material, and also call for actions on each and every step of the upcoming procedure.
Thank you so much, Jérémie, for talking to us. So you have it. You want to know more about ACTA and how to fight it, you have to go to Quadrature.net, and you can maybe learn how to pronounce it the French way. That's maybe one way to defend the digital freedoms. And more videos coming soon on visionOntv at org.con, and channel Plug and Play on visionOntv. Thank you for watching.